So we have a bit of a situation going on between Digital Trends and Caleb Dennison, the guy that was working with him. And this guy, Caleb Dennison, okay, he is legitimately one of the reasons as to why we have been big into TVs over the last 4 or 5 or so years. And quite honestly, he's done really good reviews on most of them. He's been doing reviews for TVs for pretty much a decade right now with Digital Trends. But he just got tired of it and was like, yeah, it's just time for me to move on and do my own stuff. But here's the thing that's going on, and I'm going to stand up for this guy just like some other content creators out there have as well that do similar things. Anybody that thinks of Digital Trends, it's Caleb Dennison. He has just done so many nice, awesome videos at reviewing, unboxing, testing out TVs, not just like premium ones, but like budget and different brands and whatnot. And he's had a really good take on a majority of them TVs. Like, honestly, like he's the reason why, or I should say he is one of the reasons as to why that we love OLED TVs, and especially QD OLED, because he has said nothing but great things, and legitimately, he is definitely one of the big reasons as to why we got the Samsung S95B back in late 2022 and heard QD OLED being the best, newest type TV out there. Man, it was absolutely worth it. Like, it was a huge jump in picture quality for our gaming. QD OLED is still by far, he's actually the reason why we love QD OLED, because of that. So, what's going on is Caleb Dennison decided that it was time to move on. He'd been with that company for a little over a decade, I think, and he was just like, yeah, I just want to go ahead and do my own stuff. So, he left the company just a few months ago and made a channel that was called Caleb Rated, and I was actually really excited for him, and I was looking forward to it. But Digital Trends, on the other hand, was like, yeah, thank you, congratulations for being with us, for all the support you done, and then, like, a day later, after they see his videos, it's like, oh yeah, no, that's our content. No, we control you on making videos on YouTube. And I think that company needs to be held accountable, is what they need to do. So, what happened is Caleb made his channel called Caleb Rated, and I watched his first video that he was explaining about how he's thankful, he cannot appreciate it anymore, that he's going to review TVs and do the stuff on his own term by himself, making his own content. But yeah, Digital Trends is like, yeah, no, you're stealing our content. We're taking you down. And so Digital Trends like contacted YouTube, and somehow YouTube kind of like just went with the flow and actually thought that like they're right. And so Caleb basically can't make any signs of YouTube content whatsoever, even if it's different from TVs. He just can't make any content at all. And I think something like, we need to bring this up a lot more. I mean, Quantum TV, one of the, I know, craziest content creators that we've talked about on this channel multiple times, he actually gave a good, honest take and said that it's stupid for what Digital Trends has done to Caleb. So, Quantum TV actually did something positive this time, standing up for Caleb Dennison over Digital Trends. And then you got Be the Installer, and then also Tech with KG, I believe, as well, and then a couple other content creators that we watch, all stood up for Caleb Dennison, because Caleb is absolutely in the right. Like, he can make his own content. He can do what he wants. He does not work for Digital Trends. But Digital Trends is just that kind of shady company that is just like, yeah, dog, no, you left us. Even though we congratulate you, you have no right to make content on a separate channel because it's ours. That's exactly what freaking Digital Trends is pretty much acting like. And Caleb Dennison is an awesome guy. He loves his tech, especially TV tech. And like I said, buying a QD OLED, he was one of the big reasons why we got our first QD OLED, the Samsung S95B, in late 2022. And like I said, I have never been more impressed than ever with QD OLED TVs than any other TV out there. I mean, many LED TVs have been really impressing us. The TCL QM7 that we just received a couple weeks ago, it's also impressed us. Also, just OLED in general has really, really impressed us. But nothing beats QD OLED in terms of the picture quality and the gaming performance that you get with it. Like, it's just absolutely insanely on fire. Like, honestly, with a QD OLED, it's just the best TV out there, and I have never seen no awesome HDR highlights that pop on any other TV. I mean, a lot of the TVs have looked good in HDR and really do pop, especially the regular LG OLEDs and some of the mini LEDs like our TCL. But man, HDR pop is a lot more pretty and just pops a lot more on a QD OLED TV because the wonderful brightness, clarity, and the colors that you get with it. But this is the whole situation that's going on, and I think something like, I don't know, like I really just, I'm standing up for Caleb Dennison like everybody else, and I really do want him to be able to make content that he was planning on doing, especially reviewing more TVs that he was going to do. I absolutely want him to. So I want everybody that can, try to help the guy out. So Be The Installer made a video just a little while ago, and I watched it, and it's kind of like what made us want to make this video too. And I know some people are going to say, oh, you're just copying. No, we're just bringing the message to even more people, because Caleb Dennison is a cool guy, and I like the content that he was making on Digital Trends, but it's so disgusting for what Digital Trends is trying to do by, like, kind of like ruining his life and putting him behind bars. That's technically what they're doing. Is they're just like, yeah, no, you have no right to do what you want. We're watching you, because whatever you do, it comes to us. I think that should be illegal, and Digital Trends should be held and accountable for this, because doing somebody like that, even at the same time congratulating them before because they've been with you so much, it's really shady. It's just so freaking shady that, honestly, I just wanted to bring the message also to everyone as well. And honestly, I hope something goes through and Caleb can actually finally get his channel back, or just start a new channel and he's able to make content, especially on his TVs, because like I said, he is one of the big reasons why we've been big into TVs here recently, or lately I should say, and why we love OLED a lot, because he's got good takes. He has great takes on TVs, and he has said nothing but positive for OLED, and said OLED is the best for gaming. And guess what? He's right. OLED is. So, just figured I'd make this video to also share a message, to share it to more audience. I hope something happens. So if you could also, if you're a YouTuber out there that loves tech or that was a support of Caleb Dennison, I also hope you're able to make a video as well and bring the message also to you, to your followers, so that way we can help Caleb Dennison out and hopefully get Digital Trends to finally get what's coming to them for absolutely being disgusting over somebody like that. It's just flat out ridiculous. So, tech and gaming reviews, So hope you enjoyed that video. If you could, smack the like button, subscribe, and also leave a comment down in the comment section down below if you was a supporter of Caleb Dennison from Digital Trends, and if you loved his content and love what he was going to do, and also do you disagree with Digital Trends and everything for what they're doing by, like, you know, saying that they can tell him how to live his life and he can't make content because it's kind of on them. Let us know in the comment section down below of your thoughts of this whole situation with Digital Trends over Caleb Dennison for, you know, a stupid reason. So let us know in the comments, subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you later on the next video.